squeeze la. I'm from Nyamirambo. I'm so happy to be here. My name is Bien. I'm representing Nairobi, Kenya, but from Rwanda. And I really say Kenya is my second home, Rwanda is my first. I'm just so happy.
I'm so honored to be here. I think I'm representing Kenya on this lineup, and everybody who is on this lineup is somebody I know personally, somebody I have reverence for, and I listen to actively in my life. I listen to you guys for fun. You guys shape how I think as a musician. It's an honor to be here. I want to say something. The relationship between corporate and music is so symbiotic and important. And I want to thank Amstel for taking a chance in the arts, because you guys could have taken your money anywhere else, but you chose to spend it in the right way with the musicians, with the artists. And together, I know we can build something that not only this can happen, but more beautiful things can come out from this relationship. So thank you, Amstel. Thank you, Rwanda, for having me, and I can't wait for the show. Get out the house every day to go and be a solo artist. I was telling this to Bruce Melody last year. You remember I was telling you? Like, people who are solo artists are people who are strong-willed in their minds. They have grit, and they just have what it takes to lead. And for me, starting, I had a lot of self-doubt. I remember my first show outside Kenya as a solo artist was in Kigali. And that day when I was playing, I was shitting my pants, man. Like, it's just something that I've really had to work and grow into. But I'm thankful for the support that I have. I have an amazing manager, I have an amazing team, and I have the most amazing fans in the world, people who have really propelled me to become the person I'm becoming right now. Once again, Kenya has just suffered the loss of one of our most iconic political figures. His name is Raila Odinga. Rest in peace. All I can say is, there's a West African proverb, I don't know from which country, maybe from Nigeria. There's a West African proverb that says, when an elder dies, man or woman, a library burns to the ground. And it's teaching the rest of us as young people to value our elders, to listen to what they say. Raila stood for peace and truth. And his entire political career, he was fighting for the rights of Kenyans to have a better life. And so for that, I want to inspire, he's an inspiration to all of us to keep on living our lives, searching for peace and truth, and fighting for the rights of the ones who can't fight for themselves.
Yes, kipindi natoka Sauti Sol kulikuwa kuna sakata kuhusu Chimano. Chimano alikuwa yani kulikuwa kuna malumbano kati yako wewe na Chimano.
Hakuna malumbano.
Na juzi kati tukaona umeshika mkimepo kwenye stage mnasalimiana. Je, limewezaje kuisha tatizo lako wako na Chimano kama likwepo? Kama likwepo. La mwisho kabisa
ilikuwa joke.
Poa. Sasa la mwisho kabisa inakuwa rahisi kiasi gani ama ngumu kiasi gani kufanya
rewarding experience of my career. I've been singing for 20 years, guys. And you know, when you work with for artists, we want to be understood, and we want to trust. And when you have a manager who understands you and who you can trust, then the world is yours for the taking. So I can't attribute my success to myself, because behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
Nice.
First of all, there is no East African sound. We are eclectic. We are not one thing. You can't compare East Africa and one country, Nigeria, and one country, South Africa. You should have said West African. When you say West African, there are so many sounds. When you listen to every artist who's on this lineup right now, they are unashamedly and brilliant in their East Africanness, in their Rwandanness, in their Kenyanness. And I think it's about time that we don't compare. I think it's about time we collaborate. And it's going to take more than us guys putting out some type of music for this thing to go to the next level. What is happening here today is exactly what should be happening. This is collaboration between artists, brands, understanding the value of art, and putting their money where their mouth is. Fans buying tickets and coming to watch the art. Everything that's happening right now is happening in a very beautiful way, and it's only a matter of time. It's timing because the success of Nigeria is 30, 40 years old. Fela Kuti was performing in London in 1970s. Gee, what? I didn't see a Kenyan artist there at that time. We are the first ones. Our children and our children's children will dine with kings and will be the biggest phenomenons in the continent. So we are now doing the groundwork that Nigeria did many years ago. So, usikupe moyo. Let your heart be strong. And as a journalist, tell the East African story properly. As artists, we are going to tell our story in the music properly. Our story will reflect the journey of everybody in this room. And then the people in the room will buy the tickets. And over time, I'm starting to realize something though. Bruce Melody is playing in Belgium for 3,000 people. I don't think I've seen anybody from any other culture filling halls like that. The band plays in Paris, it's full. When I played in the O2, it was sold out. East Africa has a voice. East Africa has a voice. We should know when we are winning. And focus on the food on our plate. When you look at the food on somebody else's plate, that's when we start to lose. Comparison is a thief of joy. I think that's 10 years ago.
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, so it's 10 years ago. When I came to Rwanda for the first time, I was 15 years old and now I'm 25. I kid, guys. But to be honest, a lot of growth has happened since. The BN that wrote Isabella is not the same BN who wrote All My Enemies Are Suffering. Yeah, I have grown as an artist, I have grown as a human, and I've grown in my experiences. I was part of a collective that I'm still spiritually part of, and I still really do play Sauti Sol songs in my set because that's my DNA, that's my surname. And then the new BN now is me finding myself as a solo act and seeing what the world has in store for me. And it's a journey. So I'm not celebrating any destinations, I'm celebrating the journey. And I hope to write more, man. I think what you're talking about now is about longevity. And I'm just happy to be here 10 years later. I know in 2016 there were so many artists who are bigger than me and they were hot at the time, and I don't see them right now. So I'm Kenyan, I'm a long distance runner. So 25 years. And keep on giving you guys music, but thank you for your question, sir. Is that to me? Yeah, man. And it's more of a prayer. But you know, like, it's very African to have enemies. You know, I don't know about you. But I don't know, but you know, like, it's very African to have enemies. And I know everybody in this room has somebody who low-key doesn't wish them well. But the answer is not to wish for their demise, it's to wish for them to have long life to see your success. So I wish my enemies long life so that they can see the things that God has in store for me. Yeah.
All right.
For those who don't understand Swahili, he's asking, since my journey after Sauti Sol seems easy, is it blessings or is it hard work? I'll say it's both. It's both, but you know, everyone says luck is when hard work meets preparation. And that's all I've done all my life. I was telling Dope Caesar here, I've been singing for 22 years now, guys. And the things that are happening to me now are a result of compound interest. And just, you know, it compounds. You do more reps, it compounds. But also, the best fans in the world, guys. Imagine, if Sauti Sol says we're coming back tomorrow, those fans will come and watch us. If BN says they're coming to watch, if they're coming to, BN says it's coming to play, they'll come to watch. If any of my brothers is coming to Rwanda, any of the grace you have given me, please give them as well. Those are my brothers, you know? And I just want to thank the fans for walking this journey with me. I'm nothing without the fans, man. When I started this relationship of management, you know, my wife, before she started managing me, we were already in a relationship for 9 years. We've been together now 11. So I've always been in a relationship. Anybody who's my fan knows I've always been taken. However, I'm getting to a point in my art where people are coming to watch me less for that kind of admiration and more for the craft. People who come to watch me live don't come because I'm sexy. They come because of the message. Yeah, they come because of the message and how the music leaves them feeling. So, over time, I've seen my audience grow into the person grow with me in my journey. You get? So, I don't think anybody stopped listening to me. And especially now, by the way, I find that the women in the audience love my wife more than they love me. Imagine, like in the middle of my shows, they start screaming, "Chiki, chiki." I'm like, but you know, it's just part of the journey, man. Yeah, that's all I have to say for that.